and exhale slowly as you sit in those exercises. Do not lean over your knee. Press, don't lean over your knee. You're sitting here, back is arched. Look straight up in the ceiling if you have to. You have to step out of it and shake those legs, step out of it, shake those legs, go back into it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just reset in isometric squat. We're going to sit in an isometric lunge. You're going to be on one toe, right here. Look at where my legs are lined up. And not all the way back here. So you're working the hip flexor. You're right here. So it's going into the glutes, going into the hamstrings, going into the quad. Closer angle. Sit in there, guy. Move your hands from your legs so your core is forced. You notice my hands are right here, right out front. Locking your abs. And breathe. Breathe in deeply, exhale slowly, allow those muscles to loosen up so you won't tense up. Keep your abs locked in at all times. Stay there for me another 20 seconds. We're going to switch it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. You're doing the same thing. You're going to switch legs. You're just going to lock it in. The reason I'm starting you off with isometric exercises is because 1, they stretch and they warm you up. And 2, they force you to engage the muscle properly. You want to make sure that you're engaging properly. Make sure that knee is like right above the ground. The knee should not be on the ground. You're tightening up those core, those abs. You just sit it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now what we're going to do is do a combined exercise. We're going to go from the combination because you did the isometric first to engage the lunge and the squat. So what we're going to do is combine the lunge and the squat, and we're going to make them one movement. So you're going to go to the squat, lunge, lunge, squat, lunge, lunge. You ain't doing nothing but dropping the back foot when you go into that lunge. Let's go. Remember to keep the core tight. Lock it in. While this exercise looks simple because it's a combined movement, which engages your quads and your hamstrings all into one movement, it kind of challenges you because it forces you to work your core as well. So you're going to feel this. Now it's time to tap into the spiritual, the environment within. You have to go inside yourself. This is when we start exercising with the state of meditation. I'm going to let you push with this one for a minute. I'm not timing it. I just want to see where your heart is. because your body's just going to start off hurting. We're just going to kind of wake it up a little bit. Stay with it. Stay focused. And continue to breathe. There are different forms of meditation, to whether it's done in quiet, to where you find something to lock onto to meditate, or to where you focus on a particular thought process, like what your goals may be. Use this exercise as a state of meditation because it's going to push you. And think about what you need to become and the things you need to do to become the athlete that you desire. Think about what it takes to go to the next level, because you have to challenge yourself. You have to push yourselves beyond your comfort zone in order to be able to challenge yourself to go to the next level, whether that be as an athlete or whether that be as an individual. Stay with it. We're going to push that out about 1 more minute. Stay strong. I'm just trying to get an idea where your commitment level to your life is. When we exercise, when we develop ourselves, it's also development for your own personal lives. Get accustomed to being uncomfortable, and you will always grow. 30 more seconds with that guy. 15. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now what we're going to do is an isometric push-up. All you're going to do is go to the push-up position and you're going to hold. If you notice, I'm not on the ground. I'm right before the ground. Be back up a little so you can see. You can hold. Stay right there as long as you can. When you can, drop to the ground, come back up. Let's go. You're not pushing up and down. You're just bending the arms and you're staying right there. As long as you can. When you can't do it no more, go to the ground, come back up. I'm going to keep you here 2 minutes. When you're down there, I want you to squeeze your chest muscles, your pecs. Keep them tight. You should feel it here first, which is your chest, which are your primaries. And you should feel it within your shoulders, and your triceps will become your secondary. Stay strong. Stay strong. Remember, it's very important in how the muscle engages and in the manner that it engages and the process. You got 1 more minute with that guy. You may be doing an exercise and it may look correct, but it may be totally wrong based upon how the muscles engage in the order that they engage in. So be mindful of that. When you're doing this particular exercise, your chest should be engaging first as your primary. So you should feel it more there. It should be shared with your shoulders and your lats. And then you should feel it in your triceps. 30 more seconds. And as a form of meditation, you need to focus on the muscle group that needs to be engaged so that you can teach your body and how to regulate your heart rate properly. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. We're going to shake it loose. We're going to reset your mind. We're going to reset your drive. We're going to reset your focus. So now what we're going to do is tap into the kick. We have already engaged our quads. So we're going to further engage them, but with a little more activity, like if you were running. So you're going to bring that leg up, kick. You notice my knee comes up first. See that knee? It comes up first. Then I kick. See that pop? Then I kick. See that pop? I want you to stay on the same leg. All I want you to do is kick up. We're going to come back and do combined movements with these kicks. But all I want for right now is kicks with the right leg. Let's go. And I want you kind of moving in a motion. Let's go. I don't want you twisting your body. If you notice the control of my body, you don't see me twisted all over the place, right? My body's not leaning into the kick or anything of that nature. Keep your body upright. Keep your core locked in. 30 more seconds. I don't want you kicking to the side. I don't want you doing a side kick. I want you doing a front kick. $15 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Before we switch out to the other side, pay attention. You're going to switch legs, but I want the hands here. And notice that you're dropping your hands. If you're dropping your hands, it forces you to balance. And what I'm trying to do is to force the right side or the left side, whatever your weak side is, to develop so that both sides become equally developed. So the hands stay here. Notice my hands are staying right in front of me. My body is not twisted. Force the development of the body on each side to be equally strong. Let's go. Bring that knee up first with that kick. It's not like this. It's that knee to come up. The knee has to come up and pop that knee. Squeeze that quad. Stay with it. When you kick, if you don't feel it in that quad, you're not properly engaged. That's why I put you in isometric lunge first, so you will learn to properly engage the quadriceps. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me 1 minute with an isometric push-up. Let's put it back down. Remember that guy, right? Right there. Hold it right there. Focus.
You're holding it.
This time. Can we make it to 1 minute? As difficult as it may feel, you may feel it in your wrist. You may not have the muscles developed around the wrist. You may feel it in your shoulders. We're going to do planks as well, so we can bring that development to the shoulders, and shoulders can properly engage as the primary muscle as well. Not just yet, a little later. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back on our toes. Reset your focus. Reset your drive. Reset your mentality. And what we're about to do is, before we went from just doing the lunge and the squat to doing a combined movement, right? Bring the leg back. Now we're going to go to the combined movement of the squat. Bring the leg back into the lunge, kick, kick, back into the squat. Bring the leg back into the lunge, kick, Let's go. So what we're doing is we're engaging the quads, we're engaging the hamstrings, we're engaging the glutes, we're engaging the core, and we're adding active movement to those guys. When you're properly engaging, whether you're running or not for cardio, it should spike your heartbeat. It should spark your heart rate, so it presents cardio as well. I shouldn't have to run you to hit your cardiovascular system. All I have to do is challenge your muscle, challenge the engagement of that muscle to operate in a proper manner, and your heart rate should go up. We're gonna see how the body deals with this. Then I'm gonna take it down. We're gonna do some floor exercises. Kind of challenge the body a little bit on a different level. Stay with it. One more minute. Stay strong. Thirty more seconds. $15, and we're going down to the floor for floor exercises. Going to challenge your core a little bit, to where you have to properly engage those abdominal muscles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so what we're gonna do is give those quads and the hamstrings a little bit of a break, right? So what we're gonna do while we're giving them a break, we're still gonna get something accomplished. There's always something that you can get accomplished. When you overwork one muscle group, you need to start working another. In your personal lives, when you get tired of doing something else, you need to work on something else. Don't ever sit still. Don't ever become complacent. So what we're gonna do is, you see my elbows, right? My elbows are there. See here, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spread. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Point the toes. But when you bring the legs out, you're using your inner muscle groups. When you bring them back in, you're using your outer hip flexors. Let's go. Now, when you're crossing the legs, the knees are not bent. It's not like this. See how my toes are? Pay attention to my legs. Point those toes. Lift those legs a little bit higher. That's it. Make those abs work. You have to lock in those abs. See where my toes are? They're not here. My legs are here. You squeeze your abs as you go in and out. Even though you're crossing toes, you're also engaging your core. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those abdominals a little tight. Well, since they're a little bit tight, we're going to give them a little bit of a break, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to challenge those shoulders a little bit, because we were doing isometric push-up to where the first part of the engagement was going into the chest, then the shoulders and the thighs. We're going to make those shoulders the primary muscle to engage right now. So what we're going to do is a plank. All the way on the toes and shift your shoulders. Shift all the way to where that weight is on your shoulders. And hold that guy for me. Let's go. You know, we try to push for 2 minutes on that guy. So I'm going to time you for 2 minutes. Shift all that way to your shoulders. You're not on your knees, you're here. Bring your hands about shoulder length in. Not too far out. Close. Yeah, shift that way, hold it. Representation of the world being on your shoulders. Sometimes it gets tough, our lives get tough, right? You feel like we're holding the whole world on top of our shoulders. But if you don't hold up, you'll fall off. The world is round. Are you strong enough to stand on? Stand on top of your world? Is it your team? You got to hold them up. You guys have to hold each other up. You have to depend upon one another. In this life, you can't do it alone. You have to depend upon one another. You got to be able to shoulder the weight. Stay with it. Stay with it. Although it becomes difficult in the beginning, anything that we challenge ourselves to do, and when we get accustomed to doing it, we're capable of doing it on a regular basis, and it's not so difficult. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourselves. Challenge yourselves. Stay with it. Give me 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. We got 30 more seconds left in that game. Are you going to give up? Are you going to give up? We could win. We have 30 seconds left. Are we going to give up at the end of the game like most people do at the end of the race? They go through hell the whole race and wait until the end of the race and decide to give up. Don't let that be you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go right back down to those abs and challenge those abs. Because remember the core. Why do you think it's called the core? The core is what holds your building together, your foundation together. The strongest part of any foundation, whether it be a house, a vehicle, or anything, is the core. Because that's what holds everything together. Your core holds your upper body and your lower body together. So we got to make sure that that's extremely strong, because that stops a lot of injury. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back down to that guy. I don't want you to come out with him. I want you to stay right here. Let's go. You know, sometimes life throws us challenges that we don't foresee, right? Just like we're in a game. Sometimes we're challenged, and we didn't foresee that challenge coming to us. We didn't know that we would have to rise to another level. We wasn't prepared for that. It's just like life. Sometimes things are thrown at you that you're just not quite prepared for. And since that's the case, That's what I'm gonna do with this workout. Let's change up that development of the core and the engagement of the core, and we're gonna engage that same muscle group different. The reason I'm doing this because there's so many different approaches to everything in your life. There's so many different approaches to understanding what you need to do as an athlete, as well as your development. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the legs up here and we're gonna hold. Let's go. You will learn from me that if I don't feel that I'm getting the necessary adjustments and the necessary development that I need, then I need to change my perspective and look to do it another way. That's the way you should approach life. Find another way. One way is not working, or one way is not yielding the results that you desire. Switch it up a little bit. Don't be afraid. Oh, yeah. You thought the other way was challenging. This is much more challenging, but you never know what you may have to go through in the game or in your personal life. Live up to the challenge. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourselves. Fight for it. Fight for it. Nobody's going to give you anything. Trust me. Not in this life. Fight for it. And if they give you something, they're going to expect something in return. Fight for it. Work for your own development so that you won't have to do or become a slave to someone else. Everything that you develop about yourself is yours forever, as long as you keep that development up. If you stop doing preventive maintenance on your car, it's going to fall apart. If you stop doing preventive maintenance on your household, it's going to fall apart. If you start doing preventive maintenance as an athlete, you will be injured. Trust me. Stay with it. Fight for it. Fight for it. That's all you got left. No hands on them legs. Don't show no weaknesses. If you show me a weakness, I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm just like your opponent. Don't show me no weaknesses. Stay with it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So since we've been attacking so many different muscle groups and making sure that we engage them all, I guess you guys just thought and assumed that because we were doing floor exercises and isometrics that it would be easy, right? Not so. Nothing's easy. Nothing worthwhile comes easy. So I'm trying to prepare you to have the work ethic that you need to have a comfortable life. Nothing is comfortable, and if it gets comfortable, look for the next challenge, because then you'll take it for granted. So what we're going to do, we're going to come down on our elbows, right? We're going to kick straight up, go out with that hip. Kick straight up, let me turn this way. Kick straight up, go out with that hip. Kick straight up, go out with that hip. You're going to stay on one leg. I'll let you know when to switch. We're going to start with the right side. Let's go. We only have 5 more minutes before this game is up. Your opponent is watching, searching for your weaknesses. And your teammates are watching you. If you show your weaknesses, then they will show theirs as well. I only become as weak as you allow me to feel. Remember that we identify with images. If we see strength, then we identify with strength. If we see weakness, then we identify with weakness. And if we identify with weakness, then we'll become weak. And once we become weak, they'll take advantage of us. Survival of the fittest, baby. It's not only in a game, it's not only as an athlete, it's not only in the wild, it's true in life. Stay with it. Stay with it. Only 15 more seconds on that side. We only had 4 minutes to go and the game is over. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch out. Let's go. Let's go to the other side. What you waiting on? Every time that you take a break, someone's going to take advantage of that. If you're mentally not tired to that game for 30 seconds, I can beat you and I can strike and I'll score because you became detached. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay focused. Stay focused. We got to fight through it. We got to fight through it. I'm not going to let you down. Please don't let me down. Please don't let your team members down. Please don't let your organization down. Don't let your families down. And most of all, don't let yourself down. Let's go. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me 10 push-ups since you're on the ground. 10 of those guys. Real quick, 10 of those guys. Let's go. I gave you my 10. Give me 10. And because we only got 2 minutes to go, we push it straight through with those 2 minutes. Because you'll only be challenged the most at the end of the game. So what we're doing, back down on the ground, back on the elbow, right side, same thing. Let's go. Don't give up on that 2 minutes. We don't have to hold on for 2 minutes. Score is 0-0. All we have to do is hold on for 2 minutes. If we allow them to score, they win. If we hold them, we can keep going. We stay alive. You want to go to the next round? Why should you be willing to go to the next round? If you're not willing to challenge yourself on the same level that your competitors will challenge themselves to get to the next round, why should you? Fight for it. Fight for it. 15 seconds on the side, and we got 1 more minute. And you know I want the 1 minute. Fight for it. This whole workout didn't matter. It was at the end of the workout that counted. The last 5 minutes of this workout was the only part that really mattered. Switch it out. Let's go. In the beginning of a game, everyone looks good. Everyone's rested. They look fresh. So the beginning of the game means absolutely nothing. Are you capable of performing at the end of the game? I'm not concerned with how you perform at the beginning of your workout. Are you just as focused at the end? Do you understand instruction? Are you capable of holding on emotionally to where you don't just start acting out and losing yourself because you're frustrated? Stay strong. Are you able to go within and to challenge yourself, even though you want to fall out, even though you want to pass out? Don't show me no pain. I'm your competitor. Don't show me no pain. I'll take advantage of you. I'll take advantage of you. Remember, at the end of the day, this is a game. Games are not only played from a physical standpoint. They're played from a standpoint of mental, spiritual, and emotional value. You have to be equally developed to be the athlete that you say that you want to be. This is what you want, right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up and shake it loose. Stand up and shake it loose. Shake those arms loose. Stand up and shake those legs loose. We're going to walk around for 1 minute. We're going to start stretching out. You guys have to understand that it's so much development that you need as an athlete. It can't only be developed from a physical standpoint. I can't say that enough. Most people develop themselves from a physical standpoint. Some of the best athletes you never see on a team. You never see them on television because they wasn't capable of living up to a standard of overall development. At the end of the day, you have to be able to grow in every walk of your life. And when you're part of a team, then you're part of a group, right? That means there's accountability. There's not only accountability to yourself, there's accountability to your team. We must do our part. If I make you do double the duty, then you fall apart and you become incapable of doing your job. We have to stand strong and we have to do what's asked of us. Remember that, right? We have to do what's asked of us. Understand your role, understand what your job is, and understand what's asked of you. Be willing to do what's necessary to become you. At the end of the day, we can't stress it enough. We are what we help each other become. So what we're going to do is sit down and we're going to start stretching. Think about your lives. Remember everything about the day only for today. When tomorrow comes, it's a different challenge. We have to challenge ourselves on a totally different level. Today's development was for today. Tomorrow's development is a